Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Charlie here. And, this story, about 4 years ago, 10 years old. And, yeah, it was, yeah, I remember to this day, I've actually done some school reports on it, but jumping right to it. So, it was, like I said, 4 years ago. And, my stepmom, she was at a consignment sale. And she was like, hey, I found these, four airsoft guns. If y'all want to try them and take them and, play with them. And 10-year-old me is like, oh yeah, this sounds great. What can ever go wrong with handing me an airsoft gun? And I had my stepbrother, 9 years old, Ethan, and then my brother Trip, who was about 11 at the time. And we decided to test them out in our backyard. They worked great at the time. And then so we go over to the elementary school, and we're like, hey, let's test them here. And we got some cans, bottles, all that good stuff. And so we were just shooting, we're having fun. They were off and on because they're kind of crappy, but it was a good time until these kids showed up. They were probably around from ages all the way to 14 to 17 years old, and we were just trying to stay out of their way. They were staying our way out of ours at first, until one of them comes up and says, "Hey, can I test that out?" And I was like, "Sure, no problem. You can try it." And then so he tries to shoot, he starts shooting us. He was shooting good. He was like being chill, and then he just randomly unloads on us. And then out of nowhere, we got lucky. I don't. The gun just broke. His gun just broke, and then we were able just to unload on him, and it kind of ended up becoming a brawl between a 9, a 10, and 11-year old against kids that were juniors in high school. Like, the fact that they would even attempt to do that, like, what's the point? And then so we end up in a fight with him, and then my 9-year-old stepbrother was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna." He's getting just absolutely just tackled by like a group of them. So he cup checks one, and dude, buddy just falls on the ground. And I was thinking in my head, I'm like, I mean, in a fight, it's kind of a cheap shot, but like fair enough. You're 9 years old, so. And then my brother, he hits one of the stock with a gun because he's getting like there's five guys on him, and I was able to shoot a bunch. But it was really fun. And then there was these two girls there, and they were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna call the cops on y'all." And I'm like, "Wait, what did we do?" Because we were there like we were honestly there first. We weren't doing anything, and they decide to come up and just try to start shooting us. Like, I don't see why. And so we end up leaving, and we leave to we go home, we take all the guns, and I don't think the cops ever came because they're too scared to do that. But more of the story is don't let other people have your airsoft gun, and don't let a 10-year-old be in hold of an airsoft gun because he thinks he can just hand it to people like unsupervised. I thought I could just hand it to people, and I do later go on and we go back there, and with I go with like my friend. I'll just call him Smith. Let's call him Smith. And so we go back there later. Some one of the kids, he ended up shooting. I told him about it. But yeah, like I said again, moral of the story. Be careful what you're doing. Don't just give people something that can you know just hurt you. So anyway, that's it in the video. I'll probably be uploading again soon. But yeah.